Welcome, grade 12s, yes, to your favorite learning program, Matrics Uploaded. I'm Ashraf Patel with your accounting slot. Yes, what are we looking at today? Today, our emphasis will be on the balance sheet. Now, many of you cringe or you panic when you hear the word balance sheet. Yet, it is so simple to understand. So, if you want to understand the balance sheet, you've got to keep your eyes and ears open and listen. Yes, without much further ado, let's get into the balance sheet. What is a balance sheet? Your balance sheet would include your assets, your liabilities, and equity information, thus reflecting the financial status of the enterprise at a particular date. That is important. You draw up a balance sheet at a particular date. Okay, because obviously the very next day that would change depending on the transactions that are processed. What are items that could be included in the balance sheet? Let's look at our assets. Again, revision. Guys, this is all old hat. You've seen it before. You've seen it in grade 10. You've seen it in grade 11. Surely in grade 12, you should be a boffin at it. Really? Come on, you have to do that. Well, under assets, you have your land and buildings, your vehicles, your equipment. Remember, your tangible assets or your fixed assets. Right. Then you also have your equity and liabilities. Remember, what is shareholders' equity made up of? Shareholders' equity is made up of three things: ordinary share capital, plus ordinary share premium, plus your retained income. Remember the term retained income, unappropriated profits, unappropriated income, all meaning the same thing, retained income. If we look at our financial assets, what are we dealing with? We are dealing with any investment, namely a fixed deposit, greater than 12 months, guys. Very, very important. You will see later on in the show how I actually take you through and show you what you need to know there. Under your current assets, we have inventories, trade and other receivables, and your cash and cash equivalents. Now remember, this will include a fixed deposit that has a maturation period of less than 12 months. So, just to recap for clarity purposes, fixed deposit greater than 12 months under my financial asset, and my fixed deposit less than 12 months, a maturation period of less than 12 months would appear under my cash and cash equivalents. Under my current liabilities, starting with equity and liabilities at the top, under non-current liabilities are my loans greater than 12 months. Yes, guys, very, very important. And as I said earlier on, wait till I do the explanation for you to get clarity on it. Under current liabilities, what do we have? We have our trade and other payables. Okay? We have a bank overdraft. Remember, whenever you are dealing with bank, it is important for you to know the status. Not your status, but the status of the bank account. Why? Because your bank account is either a debit balance, a favorable bank balance, or your bank account is in overdraft, meaning it appears under a liability, certainly, because we are owing the bank money. So whenever you're dealing with bank, what are you going to do? Check the status of the bank account. Okay? Will you remember that? I'm certain you will. Then your short-term loans. That is, your loans that have a repayment period of less than 12 months. Right? Remember in the balance sheet where we specify current portion of the loan. That means the loan that will have to be repaid within the next 12 months. That will appear under current liabilities. But more about this at a later stage. Okay, so what have we done? In the first slot, we spoke about assets, we spoke about liabilities, we spoke about equity, and if we recap, we can say that all of these items need to appear in my balance sheet in certain places, guys. Not just anywhere, not just nilly-willy in any position. You need to put a fixed asset under the fixed assets. You need to put your current assets in the order: inventories, trade and other receivables, and my cash and cash equivalents. So please make sure that you know the format of your balance sheet. Very, very important. Please make sure that you know the format of your balance sheet. Okay, guys? Are you going to do that for me? Brilliant. So don't stray, because we'll be back with you in a while.